We're here at Resi Boston with Mary, CEO of Prevail Partners.
President, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your firm. I know you are a veteran of partnering conferences,
Yes.
both big and small alike, sometimes on the conferences that are on the early stage investor side,
Correct.
sometimes conferences that are on the licensing side. So you've seen it, you've done it all. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your company, and then we'll go to the next question.
Prevail Partners is a corporate strategic evergreen fund, and why that matters is our money's always available. That's the key. We're not in between rounds. We decided to do a little investigating before we came here, which was to find out what companies in our portfolio we actually met at Resi. And there are two companies we've invested in that we originally met at the Resi conference.
Wow, that's good investigation.
Yeah, very good. And we also had one of our portfolio companies presenters this morning at 11.
Excellent.
So that's very exciting for us. We had our first IPO in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
And
I'm doing a clapping motion behind the camera, but
yeah, thank you. We are looking for therapeutics companies mainly. We do some medical device investing, PMA submission required studies, so big implantable type of opportunity. We've had a lot of success with the companies we've invested in over the years. We've had products approved at the FDA. We've had sales of companies to major pharma. Most recently was a company acquired by Biogen. So a lot of licensing deals go as well. And my advice to your attendees is to hang in there and keep going, because the money's coming back and we all want you to have it, especially well-deserving companies as there are here at Resi.
it is official that the money is coming back. I think that's been everyone's question.
Yes, if you can say I'm an official source for that information. But we're a very active fund, and even companies that we committed to back a year or a year and a half ago are coming back with additional monies, because as all of us investors, we like to syndicate.
Right.
We're getting a lot of that return, I guess you could say. People who have a commitment had been leveraging it for other commitments, and here we are.
It's great to see an investor who does some diligence before coming to the conference. That's awesome. So speaking of which, what have you thought about this Resi Boston? You've been to other Resi Bostons,
Yes.
other Resi JPMs. What are your thoughts on this one?
Great.
Did it go smoothly? Was it organized?
Always very well organized. The challenge is there's so much to pick from. You like to
Sure.
be in two places at once. So between the great one-on-one meetings that I've had, which I think we might have even spotted a company we'd like to invest in
Yay.
so far today, and then to get to the panels, and really great opportunity for investors.
Do you ever end up with any meetings that perhaps can't be scheduled at the conference, but you take them after?
Go to the virtual day, absolutely. That's what we encourage people to do. I heard from my team that we got a message that there aren't any more slots available. Maybe not here in person, but certainly there's the virtual day option, which works very well.
Awesome. And this year we have used a new partnering system. Did you find that easy to use? Was it intuitive?
Very much, and we find ourselves in a lot of partnering systems, so we can tell you there are some that are less good than others, but this was easy. Got to fill up my schedule quickly, and all of the companies seemed to be I guess you could say we're looking for and what they're maybe looking for as well.
And speaking of the many partnering systems you use, since you've been to a lot of different partnering events, small and large alike, even across different modalities, in your view makes Resi unique? How is it different from some of your other favorite?
It actually was shared by someone I was sitting at lunch with, that we all seem to know each other. It's almost like a community with Resi, and we're all looking out for one another, I like to think. And so coming back to the conference at even its different locations, but coming back year after year, it's a very helpful thing. Builds your connection with the community.
Okay. And how does that differ from, for example, some of the big meetings? Like,
a lot are very impersonal.
okay.
And you don't get the opportunity to see a mix of companies. There's med tech here. There are diagnostic companies here. therapeutics. So there's really a great mix. Also a really great set of investors looking for different things. So I saw a lot of investor badges today, and some investors I'm meeting for the first time, and we're exchanging information about our portfolios. So that's very helpful.
Awesome. Mary, thank you so much. Thanks for coming to yet another Resi. And I'm sure I'll see you at Resi JPM and probably a number of other partnering events in the meantime.
For
so
sure,
it's
Doug.
great to have you.
Thank you for inviting us.